Okay, this is the first of many again. Another video. I'm going to take the seat bucket out. It's a 10mm screw that you remove. It looks like this one here removes the seat itself. These two bolts here, and then I'll remove these and these here. There's a little trick to this, to the spring deal, that pulls the plunger to release the seat. I have to look and see what that was. It's been a while. That's up here, that's the lock. But to remove that, I got to pull that too. I think there's a cable behind that. I'll know more when I start to tear this apart. So, without any further ado, let's pull these dudes. Okay, doesn't take much. Well, that's not funny. There's obviously a nut and bolt on the other end of that. A nut on the other end of this is a nut and bolt assembly. But when I take the bucket off, I think that's what's going to allow me to... these are what the screws look like here for the seat itself. And I'll put these in that eggshell, and I'll get the put the nuts on there when I get the bucket out. So that's one of them. So underneath the lift, it's right here. Well, that's different. It's got a little square washer head on it. That's really different. So those go together in there. And let's pull these other ones out. Let's see how that works. I'm going to put an extension on here. A little easier to work with. Now, some of the guys have mastered doing this one-handed. I have not. So, let's pull these. Alright, put this back. Okay, that's that screw, and it went right there. I'm trying to keep these screws together and know exactly its placement. There's no mistake. Especially the old scary part. Wow, this has even got a in fact, this one here, I have to remember that this has got, this one here has a collar on it for right here. So that goes on the right side of the bike. I'll put those there. Wow, this has even got a collar on it too. And that went down there. So, okay. The one that didn't have a collar on is that one there. At least so far. This one don't have a collar on it. So on the right side, in the bucket, collar, collar, no collar, no collar, and I know the bolts for that. So we'll put those in there. That's inside the bucket, outside the bucket, the seat so far. Now let's see how loose it is. It's pretty loose now. The only thing that's holding me back now is this. And that's a big Phillips screw. So I'm going to give me a big Phillips screwdriver. And yeah, looks like it's got a key. It's keyed. So, you know, that's a no-brainer. And this big screw here, let's set this down. This big screw here goes for that. So, that we know. Now, I think the bucket will just come out, and it does. As intimidating as it may seem, and it won't look like I can pull this, so that's even better. If I did, the mechanism is not too big a deal, but what my job is here is to pull these body panels. Now let's see what size that is. I'm betting money, that's smaller than 10 millimeter. Yep. That'll pull this trim piece off. So let's get a like an 8 millimeter. Let's grab an 8 millimeter wrench. Even marking your tools sometimes don't do any good. Alright, well, we're going to make this simpler. Use a, actually it might not even be an 8 millimeter. Let's see what it is. Oh, good guess. Okay, I got a socket for it. Looks like I'm going to have to, alright, so we're going to take this off. This is the lift bar. An accessory bar. That's that screw there, and that goes right there. The accessory bar, and that's where that went. Okay, so that should pull off the accessory bar like that. We'll put that in the bucket too. And what that'll do eventually, I can loosen these panels. I'm going to, a guy on YouTube, Texas Coder, did a pretty extensive video on the Honda Metro, and he had pointed out some things about the engine and the needle jets and stuff like that. In fact, that's that part right there, and he said to watch that screw. It's pretty hard to take off, so it can mess with you. So I'm going to inspect that. There's the coil for the plug, and The plug is right there. That's different. Wow. Okay. Outside. Well, I'm going to remove this next. And get these panels removed. So that'll be it for now. I'm going to do some inspection on how this comes off, how I can get these panels off easy, and take it from there. So I'll be back on another video.